But Jessica, that's the only one. And Jessica and her mother used to live at a trailer park near the lake too. Like they lived in a trailer near the lake. Cause she ended up having like trouble with somebody. So they had to, that's why she wasn't in a school district. Like she wasn't at a school that was in a district. So, cause they would have been considered homeless. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't get the idea from them. It's just like I always, if y'all, they've been still, I'm talking about they just stole everything. So somebody got the paper somewhere. So when I was in high school, I wrote a paper about not wanting to live like everybody else do. I didn't want to have a picket fence and a house and all this stuff. I didn't want to live like that because I wanted to be a nomad. So it would make sense for me to get a RV or something to live in. I actually was going to buy a house in Cahokia, and this man talked me out of buying it. That was when I first got my first teaching job here. He was like, no, don't buy a house right now. You too young, all this different stuff. If I would have bought the house, I would have been able to rent the house. The house was great. Like, the person fixed the house up, all this different stuff. I was like, I should buy that house. You know, it was small. It's a little small house in Cahokia. Like, it's at the end of a street or something like that. So, anyway, the person fixed it up really nice. And I was thinking, well, I could just rent the house and make some money, and I could travel. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't that I wanted to live in. It's just I wanted to have something to buy. So the man got on the phone and started telling me don't buy the house and all this different stuff. I mean, completely talked me out of buying the house. I ended up moving to Texas. You see, so I'm pretty sure he probably bought the house and rented it himself because they was just trying to run game on everybody they could. So that's it. Like, it's just like I just am at the point where how many times do y'all have to follow me and how many dope fiends do y'all know? Because I don't do drugs. I never have. I don't know who y'all think I am. I don't know what this is. And it's just like, I can't. Now I see how y'all kill people. This is actually how they kill people. Like, if you in a group of people and you don't know who they are. This morning when that girl told me that, she said, Gateway is for convicts. I was like, for real? So these people actually kidnapped me and my child and put me in a place for convicts. I don't even have a record. Like, I don't have anything on my like, I don't have a record. You gonna put me in a fucking mental institution for convicts? Yeah, I'm talking about they can't even come up with the truth. And every time it's like they try to do that spirit stuff, like they trying to take over your body and all that stuff. It's not a joke. Like, these people are actually doing this stuff. And I think y'all need to go to jail. Not go to jail. Y'all need to go straight to hell. They need to kill y'all. Like, it's like if you really doing this stuff, you gotta die. Like, how else do you stop? Because they don't want to stop. It's like, why would I now be back at this shelter? Now you want to do this stuff again. Don't nobody want to go through that stuff with you. And I'm talking about Sister Davis is probably the one telling them. She done told the girl to come ask me for the drink. This stuff's so stupid. It's just little stuff from a school, y'all. Just from a school. And it's like, what, do I own a school or something? If y'all got to come after me every fucking time I go somewhere, do I own a school? You see what I'm saying? If you got people coming from Texas to mess with me, do I own a school? Y'all understand what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about me. If you got to mess up all my jobs, do I own a school or what? I ain't about to have these retarded people working with me. Y'all not gonna be there. I'm trying to make sure you go to jail. Miss Peters, Donna Woods, Cynthia Peters, Donna Woods, Leslie Washington. I'm trying to make sure you go to jail. Mr. Gray, Don, Lucy. Y'all gotta go to jail. This ain't nothing. And then I gotta sue everybody. I gotta sue P. Diddy. Whoever working for him, that's all me. I'ma sue y'all. I did not give y'all permission to have my image or nothing. Nothing from me. I'm talking about, oh, y'all crazy. I'm suing Marcia McDuffie. I'm suing you too. Ain't no sense of you coming in there trying to get my business and you can't do nothing to help me. You done ran a background check. Ain't nothing about my son on background check. Why wouldn't you, Shantae, let's go pick up your son? You see what I'm saying? You in here trying to start an argument so I can get put out of a shelter. Y'all do the most ghetto. Y'all come up with the most ghetto situation, like solution. And then you want somebody to hire you at a school. You actually want somebody to hire you at a school. Y'all can say anything y'all want to in the interview. But when it's time for you to take action, can't none of y'all do nothing but run sin. Go against people and you raising a future. Then y'all will sit here and say it's the kids. When? When was it the kids? When was it the parents? All of y'all will sit in the office and act like y'all better than everybody that come through that door. Because they live in the projects. Because they got a bonnet on. Because he done came in here with a do-rag on. Ain't nobody looked at the fact the man picked up his child from school on time. Every time she come in here, she bringing paper towels and snacks. Because she got a little more food stamps than everybody else. Y'all ain't hearing me, though. You see what I'm saying? All this stuff I love, somebody will sit in the office and talk about them like a dog. And they barely making it they damn self. You see what I'm saying? This money ain't nothing for us to be in here trying to brag about. You think a teacher's salary is something for me to brag about? It ain't. But then when they see how I live, they just, I was rich. You ain't got to try to prove nothing to me, Miss Sutton. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't against you. I ain't in competition with none of y'all. Don't none of y'all know nothing about me. I'm talking about nothing. And the little that you did find out, you wanted me to start being somebody else. I can't just wake up one day and want crack in my arm. Y'all understand what I'm saying? The stuff y'all do is just so freaking idiotic. And I'm talking about this is a daily situation. This is a daily practice that I'm stuck in. Yeah, I'm talking about when I was little. This is how I found out Barry Gordy and Diana Ross was my godparents. Somebody just ran up to me. One of my cousins came and was like, Barry Gordy and Diana Ross are your godparents. And we're like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about they hated me forever. And when I was little, people would come and tell me. And I'd be like, okay, I'm just playing. All I do is sit and play. That's it. It was like they were more worried about it than I was. So I got adults jealous of me, kids jealous of me. That stuff really did hit me one day. I was like, wait a minute. That's my godparents. And when I was little, y'all, I didn't know. It's like, okay, that's who they are. I was around so many rich, like, I was always around people with money. It didn't matter. Like, nothing mattered. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all, it's like, it never mattered to us. So it was like, and really to me, because I was the one that went on the play dates, all this different stuff. So it's like, I never met them or anything. All I know is that's what that is. They my godparents. That's it. And people would just walk up and tell me. Like, it wasn't like something that my family didn't tell me. It's just like the people in the neighborhood would tell me more than anybody else. And so it's just like, okay, that's who they are. Move on with my life. That's it. And so it's like, y'all really are crazy. And it's like, I don't even know if that's true for real. My grandmama, I think she wrote in the Bible or something. She wrote in the Bible and put in a drawer or whatever. They write down everything in the Bible. So it's like, if that's the case, it was because of my grandfather. That's it. And so it's like, y'all really don't know my grandfather. They killed my grandfather too. I can't even say that my family died naturally, because my grandfather was just like really happy, a joyous person. He was really dark skinned. He loved me too. The other person that was helping me, he was an albino man. And my cousin's family have albino in there. And I'm talking about they ain't never done nothing against me either. So it's like, when I'm looking at y'all and y'all just doing all this stupid stuff, where do you get it from? Like, who is telling you these lies? Who do you think I am? And that's the other thing. Y'all don't know how close all of us are. Whether they was my enemy or my friend, we still we like ace, boom, coon, baby. So whatever it is y'all trying to get into, whoever y'all trying to sneak down here and be, you can't be them, because we already know everybody. That's where y'all done messed up at. And if we don't know them, they can be like, oh, no, that's such and such. We gonna check with him and see who that is. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, we ain't playing. Whether it be East St. Louis or St. Louis, Missouri, we not joking. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's like, y'all really be on some wild out stuff. Ain't nobody out here trying to be with no spirits and all that. This ain't Louisiana. Okay, Okay, y'all, so today I'm going to talk about the Pomodoro technique. I like it. I didn't even know I do this. So you get a to-do list and a timer. So you have a to-do list and a timer. You set your timer for 25 minutes and you focus on a single task until the timer rings. When I have a lot of stuff to do in a project, it's something that I do too. Like if it's like today, like I might want to write and I get excited to want to do everything at the same time. So I might want to watercolor. I might want to write. I might want to finish a song. You see what I'm saying? So it'll be like, I do this so I can hurry up and complete it. Or like when I'm at home, like when it's just me and Blake and I got a project I've been working on, I will work on the project until the end. So also, while I'm working on the project, I'll be thinking of more stuff to do to the project. So I have to actually stop and give myself I'll stop and give myself a day or two to look at it. I'll hang it up, walk by and look at it, give myself a day or two, come back and look at it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, this works for me because it's something I do. When your session ends, mark off one Pomodoro and record what you completed. So it's like, because I will sit down, because I plan the way I do. After I get done with something, I sit down and I want to write down notes about what it is. This can also help if you need therapy. So if you need art therapy, you can analyze, you can do whatever. Then enjoy a 5-minute break. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer, more restorative 15 to 30-minute break. So you see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how you break down complex projects. You get small tasks to go together. And once the Pomodoro is set, it must ring. So that's what it is. Like, if you're doing the Pomodoro, like once you've done all of it, like it's almost like, then you just congratulate yourself. By the end, you give yourself like a fun thing to do. You see what I'm saying? So if I want to play the video game, I go ahead and complete everything. And after a while, it becomes like a thing that you just do. So it's like, okay, well, after I get done with this, I'll play the video game. Like I always say, oh yeah, I got myself coffee. So it's like, that's my reward. All this, like I love coffee. So it's like, I'm going to go and give myself a coffee after I finish all this stuff. And it's like, nobody has to tell me anything. But I was explaining to somebody this morning, I was like, I have been doing this stuff since I was young. Like I always got up, created a dance, made a song with the dance while I did the song, wrote a movie. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is just stuff that I did every day with this person that was helping me. So it wasn't like he had to tell me to do anything. It's just like, let's do this. Like, okay, on this one, let's do this. And it's like, I'm just excited about it. And then when I get to see it, it's like, oh my God, he did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what, are you serious? Like, I see this on TV. So it's like, I don't know how to explain anything to y'all about just how to leave me alone. But if I had a gun, I'd kill y'all. If I had the chance, I would invite you to dinner and poison every last one of you at the table. And that's how I feel, because my life was never your business. You understand what I'm saying? If I had security, I would want them to kill you. It's not a situation where I'm going to second guess it. I need for you to be stopped. You see what I'm saying? I don't need you writing somebody in jail and telling them to check on me and all this different stuff. I believe that if y'all had the chance, you would eat my body too. It's not a joke. That's how crazy y'all are. It's like, am I that fucking cute? You know what I'm saying? Is that, are you making that much money? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm at the point that, like I said, I think it's like Stockholm Syndrome, but it's not. It's like I'm actually a murderer. You understand what I'm saying? I actually could become a fucking serial killer. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? And it would be justified because nobody is helping me. The police are even stalking me. You understand? Like, it's like, when do I get help and get y'all away from me? Y'all, I gotta go. That's it. I think I was going to talk about like your fall glow, all this stuff, self-growth. Let me do it real quick. First thing, girls, stop apologizing. If I said I want you dead, I'm not joking. I'm not apologizing for it. If you a piece of shit that's following me, you a piece of shit. If you a greasy bastard that's following me, if you trying to see me naked or trying to see me having sex, you a nasty motherfucker. Y'all need to die. You got these dope fiends out here trying to argue with me. They not even on my level. She shouldn't even be in the same fucking room with me. Quiet, boundaries, never eat alone, come as you are, sapiens, become, I don't know what this is. Now, that she didn't went too far. That's not self-growth. Anyway, I saw this thing, 5 tips for glowing summer skin. Protect your summer skin In the fall here, the sun really does shine. Exfoliate. Make sure you skip sugar first and then baking soda. Nutrition. Eat stuff that gives you water. Supplement. Don't take anything. Just get some green vegetables. Dress appropriately. Get the skin glowing. Have a great day. Blake, thank you and I love you.